MSX didn't get along like a couple years ago when things started going south for Emulate, and then they kind of split up to two, and Major and those guys like playing with Hearts, so he kind of got the sponsorship, and MSX was just kind of playing for fun. So I guess it was like Heart and MSX splitting up more so than Sixer and MSX.
Oh, I see.
But okay, first 2 kills here this round, going to Snappy and Barry. 5 on 3 right now for Anexis.
Storage area 1 push. Got some frags.
Beak is actually pushed up really aggressively. And Anexis is still playing 3 people towards the A side, which is surprising considering where Snappy and Beak are pushed up. Like their idea is good, but they have to assume they're coming A now, and the team's actually going B. So if Z and Barry don't get kills in B, this could get ugly.
Yeah, Trace is holding a really weird angle on mid too. I was moving over towards 2 now. Barry missing a really easy kill on Drizzer. Z getting one from the back of the B site.
But it's a 2 versus 3 for MSX and Sixer, and they're gonna get the bomb down. So this is not good for Anexis.
MSX gotta get a quick kill here. Trace
takes out Sixer. MSX outside of the site right now, but gets taken out by Trace as well.
Trace makes up for his last failure, last gun round. Hit some pretty nice shots there.
Yep.
5-4 for eSahara. I mean, yeah, that round really could have gone to eSahara's way if Sixer didn't get too bulleted by jumping on that box so quickly.
I think Anexis is actually one of the few Tuscan teams that are actually stronger on their CT side. Like I said about Fnatic, so
you're probably wrong, is what you're saying. All right, Trace kind of playing a solo, doing more of a heavy 2 push. Barry flanking the 2 pretty quick. Gets 2 quick kills here. Oh, but Sixer's hiding in the still. That's kind of weird. He let his teammates die. I don't know if he was blind or something. Trace lurking in the storage area, or I mean in the second site. 1-on-2 right now. I think he's got to kind of, yeah, if he flanks right now, he can get in a really good position, but I don't know if he'll know that they went up short. Sixer's kind of watching the flank there.
And just stops watching. We'll see if Trace goes up short.
If he goes up short, he's in a really good position. Oh, he would have won the round if he went up short, but he would have killed both those guys in the back. But now Trace is going towards middle. He's going to walk up. This is going to be, I mean, he's going to clear out A, and he's going to know there too, but this round's going to be really hard to win with them being split up in this fashion. I think, at least. Unless he... They all have no idea what's going on right now. Trace just misses Sixer go through.
Yep. And if Trace can get a kill here, he can easily win this round. And there he goes. 1 versus 1 against Drizzer. I think he thinks he's in banana though. But luckily for him, Drizzer is not peeking. Now Trace knows he is not in banana. Pretty much knows where he has to be. Doesn't look that way though. Assume they're all just guessed wrong, and that's 6-4 for eSahara.
I guess he figured the guy would probably try and flank under the tarp after that amount of time of not peeking or something. Decent attempt though. I mean, it's funny. Sorry, just yawning. It's funny, like watching in HL TV, you could kind of see if Trace just walked up short there, he would have definitely just shot both those guys in the back.
Yep.
Obviously, he has no idea.
Nexus on another. Actually, not a save run. It's a force by him, though I saw D first. 2 FAMASs, 1 Colt, 1 Deagle, and I think Z has a Colt in B. eSahara is sitting really far back. Wow, Trace.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you were watching, but Trace is whiffed really bad again. He's not in form right now.
Yeah, I wonder if he hasn't been active or whatever.
It is very possible. He has not been playing that well. Also, Z, who is usually, I think, one of the better players for Anexis, got 3 kills in the pistol, and since then he's actually 4 and 8.
He's always been a pretty good pistol player, from what I remember. He seems to, I don't know, always seem to just get like quad kill pistol rounds and stuff. Whereas normally that's like a star player role, if you know what I mean. He's not really a star player, but he seems to do it.
And that's 7-4 eSahara. And everybody's fan favorite, ever since that movie came out, MSX, so far at the bottom of the scoreboard at 7 and 8. I mean 7 and 9, excuse me. B, the newest Anexis recruit at 16-7. Jizzer 15-7 for eSahara. No one else has broken 10 yet.
Just pushing down on an eco, takes out Jizzer at the end of the 0-1. Trace takes out MSX. One aggressive takes out Sixer. And Hearts the last one with Nade. I mean, what do you think about Anexis going aggressive on the 1 all the time? I don't feel like it's really working out for them.
Yeah, I feel like that setup where they almost won that eco, where they had like people from B middle, but like knocking all the way was more effective. Forced Sahara to walk in their crosshairs instead of them just pushing into them.
Yeah, sure. He really likes to work this like middle area by himself. I see him around here a lot. Sixer holding the 1 push.
Hearts and viewers by himself.
Looks like they're gonna try to hit towards an A. Major kind of watching the flank over here. You think Major's gonna take a backseat? MSX is like a rifler in this team. I mean, he was kind of the rifler before.
I mean, if MSX starts playing well, then sure. I mean, I never watched eSahara that well. I mean, that much, so I'm not really familiar with their roles. Obviously, I know who plays what, but you know,
yeah, Sixer was like the upper and Major was like the primary rifler. He played really well like online and versus friend teams. Whenever he was online, like he wasn't like bad, if you know what I mean, but he didn't have that same impact versus the top teams that some players from.
Hearts killed with a nice shot on Beak. It might have been a 1 shot too.
Snappy 1.
And Sixer gets left in a 1v1 against Z. Z is a very good spot.
Time too. Looks like Sixer's just gonna plant. People love just planting here. I mean, it's a pretty hard spot to attack without dying if holding. Sixer opens the door and just kind of quickly runs back and holds.
Yeah. A lot of time left on the bomb, so I feel like peeking was an easier move than just trying to peek once he defused.
Yeah. Also, he could have been like lurking up to the door really close if he just kind of ran the bomb.
Yep.
Nexus buying again here.
SA2 a little bit.
Everything he needs to have this game up these next 2 rounds to give them that 6 rounds. I mean, 4 round CT. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still CT. This is a pretty decent map, but
From my experience, the Anexis is a CT team on this. We played them on ESWC. We got like 10 rounds as T's and won pretty easily. I think 65, 16-6 type game overall. And Sahara going to B side. Z gets 1. Whoa! And misses a bad spray. Snappy. Sixer's on the flank.
He seems to know though. I guess the way he could be is flanking somewhere.
Oh, he killed base earlier. I just left the console, so that explains. Let's see what B here. Whoa, that was really terrible shooting, Pistol. But Sixer won't have time, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, they really need this last round too. Beak's been playing pretty good. I mean, he kind of failed there, but he did get an opening kill of them running in the site. And he's been playing well overall this half. Can't fault him too much for that. MSX
Okay,
actually
last
has a
round.
deagle.
Last round of the first half right now. And eSahara pushing B short really quick. One of their players got taken down to 17 health. That was Jizzer early on.
Sixer's walking straight up mid right now. He's just going all the way up. He's gonna catch nobody.
Yeah,
Or,
he might actually see one of the KD players if they
Yeah.
fall back, but he's so cautious right now of someone hiding in a corner, but there's no one there. There goes Trace. And now Sixers in just a perfect position for his team to take over A, but Barry peeks the window room, gets the kill. Looks like eSahara is gonna hit back towards B, where Z pushed down. Two other players are down very low health, so MSX needs to get some kills if eSahara wants to win this last round. There goes Drizzer and MSX, and it's all down to Major, who has 7 health. And B expands him through the wall. Beak ends up at 21 frags. It's an impressive half for the youngster on Anexis. And that's
is he young,
6
or
rounds.
you just mean like a new player?
I think he's a young kid. I mean, he looks young at least. I never knew who he was before he joined the team. Like, I didn't know what team he played for in the past or anything.
Oh, true.
So I can only assume so. So if you're a Nexus right now, or if you're either team right now, how are you feeling after this half?
I mean, losing pistol for eSahara and winning 9-6, you gotta be happy with that. I mean, you can't complain, especially since they got no down or anything. They won that third round.
So if you're a Nexus, you're so if you're a Nexus right now, then you must be disappointed, right?
Yeah, I mean 6 rounds isn't devastating, and it's definitely the best possible outcome they could have had come like middle of the game when they were kind of broke and just ended up force buying. I feel like they're kind of lucky to get 6 rounds. Maybe not lucky, but they should be thankful they got 6. I think that they shouldn't be too emo about it. But I definitely think with pistol winning, they were up 3-1. If they won that next round, I think they really could have had a pretty big CT half, but things just didn't work out that way for them.
Okay, so now going into second half at 6-9, who do you favor? If you have had to bet your life on this match, who do you say is going to win?
I mean,
this is your life, Corey.
I feel as if Anexis with Trace will be easier on T side. Like, I mean, you just walk around with an AK. You can do that on any map. You don't really have to have played the spot that much. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier, in my opinion. I mean, so I give the advantage to eSahara still, because I feel like they're a team. They've been playing. They're probably super motivated. They got their all-star French lineup. Yeah, I'll give the match to eSahara, but I think it'll be close.
Yeah, I think I agree on that. So what do you think about MSX so far? Obviously, he was really hyped up coming into this event. Like, everybody thought he was gonna play exactly like in his movie, and everybody just thought he was gonna be amazing. And obviously, we've only seen one half so far, but not impressive at all, in my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but at the same time, he is just watching like the one flank and kind of just lurking over there. He doesn't have a pivotal role on the team on this side, at least. I think after this half, the CT half, you can judge a bit more. He's never really been an AK player either. He's mostly like his whole movie's Colt and op kills. So.
Do you know what spots everybody on eSahara likes to play in this map? Where do we expect Major, MSX, and Sixer to play?
Sixer's going to be long, Major's going to be short, MSX is going to be mid, Drizzer and Hearts are going to be kitty side. This is assuming that they all go off spots they like, and like it doesn't turn out, that things didn't work,
Yeah.
But I would assume that is similar. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Major played A because, I don't feel like you need both. I don't think you need 2 really strong players at short and long. I don't know if you agree. I mean, you can, but I'm just saying that having one big rifler in A helps. But yeah, we'll see.
So we're live here. for the pistol round of the second half.
Looks like they're just forward pushing mid really fast here.